At least it's over. The game that just about everybody thought should have featured the Saints is done. And in this town, let's face it, the Super Bowl wasn't super. You can't deny that what happened here at the Superdome 2 weeks ago robbed the Saints of their chance at glory. And for as long as Who Dat Nation has a memory, this season will have a big fat asterisk on it.
So what can we do about that no call? We've seen the billboards, the lawsuits, and the NFL try to explain the inexplicable. So today, instead of giving the satisfaction of their support, the black and gold faithful in ways big and small sent a message that the Who Dat Nation won't forget, and perhaps more importantly, won't quit. Our coverage of the game, the protests, and that lingering thought of what could have been begins with Kristen Pierce.
All week, we heard people talking about boycotting the Super Bowl. Well, today, they followed through on those plans. Thousands of people were out here today at the Boycott Bowl on Fulton Street. Right now, crews are packing up, but we're going to show you what it looked like earlier. Across the country, it's Super Bowl Sunday, but in New Orleans, it's Boycott Bowl.
I'm not watching it. I'm just not watching it because it wasn't fair.
And in case you were wondering, are you still mad?
Yeah.
Saints fans are still upset about that no call in the NFC Championship game. Today they took out their frustrations on a referee piñata, the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, and pretty much the entire NFL.
Great idea because it did allow me to take frustration out and laugh and get it all out.
Baby! And although Saints fans would rather be in Atlanta with the boys in black and gold, this is New Orleans and we do things differently.
It almost feels just like an overrun jazz fest and Mardi Gras combined into one. I'm mad about the Saints no call. I think they shouldn't have called that flag, but we all have to get over it, you know. We didn't see anything, no!
Thousands of people put on their Sunday's best, which is Saints gear, and headed to Fulton Street for Boycott Bowl. Mayor LaToya Cantrell and City Councilwoman Helena Moreno joined the party, and it was a huge party. In the end, some of Who Dat Nation ended up watching the game.
Yeah, you know. My friend's a Cowboys fan, so we had to watch football.
We were never going to boycott, but we're still robbed!
But the overall feeling in the Crescent City is NFL, no. And Karen and Ton, I have to say, when we went to the Rusty Nail, we talked to people who said they are not going to watch the Super Bowl at all. But when we went back later on, the game was on and everyone was watching it. So it will be interesting to see how many people actually watch the Super Bowl. Reporting live at Ernst Cafe, Kristen Pierce, Eyewitness News.
And earlier today, thousands of Saints fans filled Jackson Square to boycott the Super Bowl. The so-called blackout and gold second line celebrated the Saints and their season.
And Saints fans buried this season with a mock funeral. Fans in uptown New Orleans threw their tickets into a coffin at Kingpin, then held a second line. There was also a similar funeral along the riverfront. And over on Magazine Street, people played Pin the Bribe on the Ref at Dat Dog. And on the lakefront, it was a car show showing the love for the Saints. The party seemed to cover the entire city. Never have been more proud to be a part of Who Dat Nation.
Yes.